So it might not look like I have a lot, but that's just really play money throughout the week. Gas, groceries, bills, those are all taken care of. So it might look like I'm broke, and I am, but when there's a special event that comes up or something pops up unexpectedly, I have the money, which before I didn't. Hi everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. I want to get right into it, and hopefully you've already seen another video where I am introducing myself, but hello to all of you that are new and hi to all of you that are returning. Today it's time for me to do my midweek review. So I got paid last week. There is no pay this week, and I'll get paid next week. So I am a bi-weekly earner and budgeter. Today I'm going to go through my bank accounts, I'm going to go through my bills, and I'm going to go through my wallet to see what's left and what needs to be paid or what's already been paid. So it's just another way to make sure all the bills are paid and to make sure I have enough to get me through the next week until the next payday. So I did print out and I made these myself in an Excel spreadsheet. Actually, no, I made these in Google Sheets. I created this and I just printed it out. So I have two versions of my new midweek review. I put down all of the bills here. So all the bills that I'll have in a month. I have another space here for anything that pops up. So I'll get the total of those. I want to know what's due, what's still left in the bank, what I paid, and what's been withdrawn. Because you know, when you use credit, sometimes you pay it and it's not withdrawn for several days. So that's something I want to keep track of. And then I have the accounts. I want to know what balance is left for all of those. And in my cash wallet this time, I only did the 3 categories and cash. So the categories that I had in my wallet this week was just health, kids, pet, and cash. The cash balance. So I didn't use my other personal, entertainment, and all those that I usually use as different categories. This time I wanted to do something different to see if it helped my budget. I like to experiment with different, ways to budget to see if there's a new way that I can try. I like to experiment with everything, really. Let me not say too much. Okay, so, and I want to write down the totals, what we started with, what we have now, what we spent, yada, yada, yada. I guess balance is the same thing as, I don't know why I did that twice. I did this real fast on a break. This version right here is when I use all the categories. So when I go back to using all the envelopes in my cash wallet, these will be separated and into categories, and I'll track it that way. So I just have 2 versions of the same sheet, really. That's the only difference between the 2 of them. All right, so today we're going to use this one. One of these days, I'm going to be able to invest in really good lighting and really good cameras. You guys, mark my words. This video on this day, no, I'm kidding. Positive thoughts. I'm going to do this in order. I'm going to try to do this in order. So this pay period was running from, when was my last payday? All right, here was my updated pre-payday prep. So this was when I did my budget for the pay period that we're in now. So I'm going to reference this. So this pay period is from 10/21 to 11/3. All right, so the things that we needed to pay was the mortgage. I was supposed to put $25 in investing, $117 for car insurance, $87 for internet, and $50 for Discover, $34 for Klarna. That's not in there, so glad I left that little extra spot. All right, so that's really what I want to worry about. Pet, I didn't put anything in pet, so that balance will be from weeks prior. Health, we put $20 in. Kids, we put $10 in, and we had a cash balance of $205. So the only thing I'm going to write there is the $205. Because I did not write the starting balances for the other 2 in here. I did write them in my planner though. Normally I would have done all this off of camera, but it's a good opportunity for you to see how I do it. All right, so we started with pet had 65, so I'm just doing these ones. The other ones went to savings. Health had 15, and then kids 37. All right, so then we added 20 to health. On payday, we added 20 to health. That should have had 35. We added nothing to pet, so pet still 65. 37, we added 10 to kids, so that's $47. And then we had 205 that we just kept in cash and did not separate into categories. So let's see what we have in those. Probably should have went through the rest of that, but all right, so kids, did some spending in kids for sure. Kids has $1, 2, 3, $4. Really? That doesn't seem right. It has $4 left. Yeah, we did quite a bit of spending. So that means we spent $43 there. Pet, we have $60, but we only spent $5. Yep. Okay, and health, don't ask me again why I have balance twice. Health has 10, 20, 35. All right, so health is good. We spent $0. All right, and for the cash balance, we started with 205. We did a lot of spending. We have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, $31 left. So let's see what we spent. All right. So we spent $174. Yeah, we spent a lot. So I expected to spend some money because I knew I was going to go do some shopping with some coworkers, and I ended up getting my daughter a few things. I got the house a few things. So we did quite a bit of spending, and we also, yeah, we did quite a bit of spending. So I'll leave it at that. Let me plug in the main accounts. Let's see what, I'm going to check my bank accounts and see what's in each. Okay, so I had to refer back to my spending. Here, my expense tracker to look to see how much we've spent so far in a few different categories. The most important to me is groceries. So in groceries, we spent, let's see, 61.86, 10, and approximately 218.56. So I know we went over. We spent 290.42. So that's groceries and toiletries. We spent 290.42, and we didn't even get any gas yet. So okay, so the beginning balance for grocery was 250, but we spent 290. And I don't remember what it was, but we spent 290. All right, in the gas category, this obviously I probably should have used this first sheet off screen because I am struggling through my own sheet. Gas, $60 is what we planned for gas. Gas and groceries was $250. Yep. So we haven't spent anything for gas. So that $60 is still in there. Main account buffer, let's see. Probably nothing because we have to pay that grocery bill, and that's pending because what I did was I spent the money for groceries for that big grocery haul that we did on my Discover card because it's just easier because that pens and it just messes up my regular bank account. So I spend it on the groceries. Sometimes I don't do this all the time, but I spent it on the Discover card, and then we're going to make that payment. So $262.79 minus that pending balance, $218.56. That's only going to leave us with $44.23 for gas. Yeah, and that's going to leave us with a $0 buffer if we end up needing that gas. Right now, I'm at 3/4 of a tank, so I don't think I will need any. I think I can reach next payday. We'll see. If not, I'll only need about $20. So we'll see. Remaining expenses in the bill account. Let's see. So I know that the mortgage was paid and withdrawn. So nothing's left in the bank. Investing was made and withdrawn. Nothing is left. Let's see. Car insurance and Discover. I know that was paid and withdrawn. Klarna was paid and withdrawn. So we just have to check on the car insurance. That's not due until the 2nd, so that one's still going to be in there. So $117 is still in there. And internet That's also not due until the 4th, but usually I pay that early. Looks like I haven't paid internet yet. I need to do that. So that's $87. That's not due until November 4th as well. So we're okay. So we should have 117 plus 87, minimum $204 still in the bank. And we have for that bill account $373.72. So we have 169.72 as the buffer. So that, I think some of that needs to go over to the main account, because I originally only had $100 as the buffer for the bill account, but it looks like we have more than usual in there. Those are the, yeah, so I'm gonna have to practice with this sheet, because it's set up the way that I want to track everything, but clearly I haven't used it. So and it's been a long day. I lost my phone and then I had to track it and then I found it. Thank God. Thank God. So yeah, it was a long day. So yeah, we have enough to cover the expenses that are left, which is the reason that I do this. That's it. That's all I needed to know. So we have enough of buffer in the bill account, and I probably by the end of this pay period will move some money over to the main account, because I only need about $100 in each of the accounts. So in my main account, I keep my groceries, toiletries, and gas. Right here, you'll see these. And then the bill account, I keep the expenses and the bills. So I like to have a $100 cushion in each. So in case there's a bill that pops up that I wasn't expecting, or, you know, something else happens where I need that extra money. Or if I forget a bill was supposed to come out then and it didn't come out, whatever. It's just a good cushion to have. So we did quite a bit of spending this time. It'll be interesting to see what I have left when we do the closeout. We have $31 left in cash, and we don't have much left, so I'm not going to take out all of the ones, but I am going to take out one, because we have 31, right? 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, yeah. So this $1, I'm going to put to our $1 challenge. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Boy, I'm skipping whole words and everything. It's not a lot, but it will contribute to our $1 challenge. There's only 2 months left to contribute to this, so I can't wait to count that and see how much we saved over the year. Yeah, $30 is not a lot to go throughout the week, but here's the thing about cash stuffing. So before I get paid, I do my biweekly budget, and I plan most of the money is going to savings. Okay, so I save in the autosave, I save on payday, and I also save any rollover. So if there's any cash left in my wallet from one payday to the next, I am going to move any leftover cash and save it, or I'm going to roll it over to the next. So that's 3 ways that I'm saving. So I'm saving more than I'm spending. That's the goal. So it looks like there's not a lot in my cash wallet from week to week. Yes, yeah, I get comments there like, that's not enough to last you for 2 weeks. But I haven't really had a problem not being able to last to 2 weeks, mainly because I have all these savings categories that I keep at home. So if there's something that pops up, if we need something for the pet, we need something for health, you know, we've got insurance, we've got a little bit of cash for medicine. I have miscellaneous envelopes. I have all kinds of cash that I can pull from, and then I have savings in the bank account as well. So it might not look like I have a lot, but that's just really play money throughout the week. Gas, groceries, bills, those are all taken care of. So if that makes people feel a little bit better about saving a lot of money, that's the point. So it might be that I'm saving a lot more than I used to, but when there's a special event that comes up or something pops up unexpectedly, I have the money, which before I didn't. You know, if somebody calls you and they're like, I want to go out and do this, I don't have to say I don't get paid until next week. I don't have to say that. I have family fund envelope. I have entertainment. I have the money. I always have the money. So it might look like I'm broke, and I am, but but I always have the money, if that makes sense. But when there's a special event that comes up or something pops up unexpectedly, I have the money, which before I didn't. So if you have not tried cash stuffing, I highly suggest it. I'm definitely going back to the envelopes for sure, because I think that was just a fluke. So I'm going to try it again in December without the envelopes. But November, we're going back to the envelope categories. We did our midweek review. We have enough money to get us throughout the week. There's not a lot of cash left, but like I said, I have savings for anything that needs to pop up. If we need to go anywhere, if we want to do anything fun, we have the family fun envelope here at home that we can use. I did book the hotel. That was one of my goals for this month. I booked the hotel for our Christmas trip. We are no longer doing Christmas gifts. We are doing a trip. It was quite a bit of money, but you'll see that when I do my close out, and that's going to come from our Christmas budget that we've been saving for since January. The only thing I wish is that I would have saved more for Christmas. So next year when we do this, I'm still going to save more because these places are expensive at Christmas time. Oh, one other thing I said that I was going to do is change my wallet. So I'm going to go back to this wallet. I got this wallet for my daughter for Christmas last year. And since we're moving into fall, I want to move our envelopes into this wallet now. The good thing about this wallet is there's all these different spaces, so it's kind of already categorized. So I'm gonna put hers right here. That's already labeled, so I don't have to worry about that. Pet. I have these clear labels from another wallet that I had. You can find all the stuff that I use on my Amazon storefront. So I'm just gonna plug that here. It's got the little pet care right there. And then health is the last one that we have for now. Like I said, next pay period, we will go back to using envelopes. But for now, I'll put health in the very back because we use that very little. This is let me put my cash. And you know what I discovered like late last year after I was using this for all that time? Yeah, I can pull it all the way open. I didn't know that. All right, and I'm also going to put my back to the bank envelope in here. Yeah, that's in case I spend any money online. I just replace it in the bank. I put it in there, and then I can put all my cards right here. Love this wallet. Love it, love it, love it. All right, that's it for those of you that are here for the budget. So another journey I'm on is my journey of productivity and health. So I am doing a 12-week year. I am calling them eras. If you haven't heard of a 12-week year, it is basically resolutions that you make every 3 months. So you give yourself a 3-month block and you take a look at how you're doing at the end of each week so that you can keep score and make sure you're on the right track. But if you want to see that video, make sure you check that out so I give you, how the whole thing works. But I did my goal scoring steps. Let me zoom in for you. All right, so steps 85%. I only missed one day of the steps, and on that day I still got 49.56. It's not a lot, but it was close to the goal of 6,000. That's the minimum that I ever want to do, so that's okay. One day, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. School right now, for school, the only thing that I'm doing is checking to see when I can do my FAFSA for 2025, because I'm going back to school in the spring, but it looks like they're working on a new FAFSA for that year, so it's not ready for me to do yet, which is a little annoying because I like to be ahead of things, but oh well. Vitamins, I missed 2 days. I missed Saturday and Sunday. Some days I just didn't. Core workout, I did my core workout 3 days last week. I plan to do them on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but it's not working out that way, and I don't care as long as it's done 3 days a week. So as long as I figure that out, I don't care. Journaling, we only got to do that on Sundays, which I'm really liking that, so I might start doing that more. Planner, we used it 85%, so I missed 1 day of using the planner. 9 p.m., 60%, so I did not do good at turning off the screens at 9 p.m., but I have closed social media. I'm still messing up. I was about to say I'm doing better, but I'm not. So yeah, I think it's YouTube Shorts for me that's really killing me because I don't have any other social media. I don't have Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. I don't have those. I don't have any of those as of right now. I've closed them. The only thing I was using was Instagram, so I've closed that. And I can't really close YouTube So that's just something I'm going to have to work on. Anyway, the score for this week was 87.5 was the final score. So yay, confetti. We at least made our minimum goal of 85%. The only time that we missed it was the week prior. We got 74. So I am going to do a 6-week, check-in, because we're at number 7 right now, just to see how I'm doing, which looking at it, it looks like I've been done pretty well so far. So this time, the steps, I got 51,481 steps last week, which is much more than all the other weeks. So I'm proud of that. So we did increase the steps. So yeah, I got a lot of extra steps. I did the shopping. We walked around downtown. So that's where I got a lot of extra steps. And I'm doing the treadmill a lot more than I used to do. Things that I need to do better is to the planner. I put that I wanted to do it daily, but that's unrealistic. I'm not going to use my planner every single day. I'm just not. I can say that I will, but I'm just not. If I can do it 5-6 days a week and stay on top of that, then that's good enough. As long as all my tasks are done, I don't care to look at this thing. Sometimes you just need a breather. So I'm not doing this to be, I don't have to be perfect at anything. I always say it's progress over perfection, and I'm definitely, we're making progress on the productivity and the goals and health. I put pants on today and they were loose, and my belt buckle is a little bit smaller. I did lose 4 pounds. That's okay. My goal is to lose about 20 pounds. I don't have a set deadline for that. I'm just not going to stress myself out about it, but I am doing intermittent fasting. That's probably something I will add to tracking in November. But so far, I've been doing pretty good with that. Yeah, I don't think there's any other updates. I think I told you guys that I got accepted into my major. So yay, confetti for that. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Again, I want you to always remember it is about progression and not about perfection. Thanks for watching and happy saving. Bye.